welcome to downtown where we live. You can see there's Nevermind Saloon, and we're gonna turn around here, and right across the street from Nevermind Saloon always cracks my husband and I up is, look to your right over here, wait for it, is Whatever Bar. So you have your choice, Nevermind Saloon or Whatever Bar. Hey you guys, welcome to our rental. Come on. This is our little front entryway. And if you come this way, let me take my shoes off real quick. This is just Mr.'s dog food area. Nothing fabulous. Let's come on this way. These barn doors are a nice little feature that we have. They just block off what is over here, which is basically just like our animal area and laundry room. So it's nice to be able to just close that off when you know you got a pile of laundry in there and you don't want anybody to see it. Just close that with the barn doors. This right here is our little guest bathroom. And if you go this way, right down here is our basement. We'll show you guys that in a minute. That is where Lael has been sleeping. This is our dining room. And we have a little pantry right here. And then we also have another closet over there. And we just keep the trash and stuff in there. This is the kitchen. This is my little coffee area. If you walk this way, we're going to go into our little living room. This has been a little bit of an adjustment for us because it is a smaller space than our last living room. As you guys can see, the setup is kind of weird, but we couldn't think of a better way to organize this space. And I was gonna put away all these blankets, but as you can see, I couldn't move them because somebody found a wonderful spot to lay in. How dare I disrupt Chai Cat?
What's up, Chai?
Oh my goodness, the cutest. So because this is a rental, there's a lot of things that I would do if it was my house, but since it's a rental, I'm not going to, such as buy new furniture for the space, buy a different carpet, lots of things. This just leads to the backyard, you guys. This is where we just let our dog out so we don't have to walk him every time he's got to go to the bathroom. Because you know I don't want to be doing that in the winter. And then if you come up this way, this is where some of the bedrooms are. So one of the things that was kind of annoying when we bought this house is this room. This is a huge, huge, huge attic. And we really asked the people who built that home if they could please finish it for us before we moved in, because it would have been a great asset. We really wanted to use it for Lael's bedroom or even a guest bedroom or something. And they told us they would definitely do that if we paid, I can't remember what they said, but it was like $200 to $400 extra a month on our rent, and we didn't care that much. So I kind of think it's silly because it only would serve them in the future to have this space finished, but they decided not to. So I will show it to you guys and you can see how much potential it could have. Okay, this is the attic. As you can see, it's a big space. They have it divided here. I mean, how great of a walk-in closet would this have been? And then you could have made this the master over here. Plenty of space for a bathroom too, but what do I know? It's got lots of nice big windows in here. It's just an unusable space right now because it has no heating, has no cooling. As you can see, there's no insulation in here. So it gets very warm right now, and in the winter it's gonna get really cold. So unfortunately, it's just here. We're using it for our hangers. All right, and then if you go this way, you go into Levi's room. So all of us, everybody in the family, except, well, I guess maybe Leo, had to downsize our bedrooms. And so Levi doesn't need a lot of space, thankfully, but this is his bedroom, and this is his idea of clean, everybody. So his bedroom, it gets kind of hot upstairs, so he has a fan. And then he has a tiny little closet over here, which is a lot smaller than his last closet was, but definitely doable for him. And then over here is the bathroom the kids share, which is a nice little bathroom. Their sink area, and then there. And then if you move this way, you're gonna go into my room and my husband's room, and we definitely had to downsize when it came to our bedroom. I don't know if you guys remember, in our last house, our master bedroom was really big. So this has been an adjustment. My husband was just ironing, so ignore that. But this has been an adjustment for us. It's really small. We have these two closets over here. And if you guys remember, we had that giant walk-in closet at our last place. So this has been an adjustment. And if you notice, this is all my husband's clothes because they were too small for me and him to share. So I'll show you guys what we've been doing in the meantime. But he needed both sides. Maybe it's just a sign that we need to downsize our wardrobe, but that is his closet. And then our bathroom, and this has been maybe the biggest adjustment for my husband and I, is our tiny little bathroom. And you guys, we only have one sink. It's been rough. It's been rough living, okay? We share a sink, and then we have a tiny little shower, no bathtub. Thankfully the kids have a bathtub, so if we really need a bath, we can go in there, decompress. And then I will show you guys what we're doing for my closet area. So this has kind of been my closet area, my office, my little studio place where I do these videos and edit, and where I get ready in the morning. So I set up my vanity area in here because there was no space at all in that bathroom for my husband and I to share, and for me to have all of my makeup and things. You guys know the struggle. If you're a woman, you know the struggle. So this has been really good because this basically is just a teeny tiny room that Lael did not want to use as her bedroom. I will show you guys her bedroom in a minute. So we just had this empty space here. And then over here is where my closet is, which has been working out pretty good. And then the last room is, maybe I should let Lael show you guys. Do you want to show them?
Okay guys, so this is my room, the basement.
This is another room that is kind of dark down here. So sorry about that. We need to get different light bulbs to put in down here, so it's kind of dark. Another room that is unfinished. Lael did not care, and she really wanted to be down here, so we just said okay. Right, Lael? This is Lael's not so clean bedroom. She does have a humidifier to kind of clean out the air down here. As you can see, this is also a really big space. It's a shame it's not finished in here. Lael's got all these boxes still yet that she needs to put away. We're kind of using this as her little spot to hang up some of her clothes right now. And she likes this space. Why do you like it down here, Lael?
So I can skateboard down here.
She can skateboard down here. She really wanted a space where she could skateboard in the winter. And so it's one of the reasons we even chose this house, was so that she could continue to do that. Yeah, why don't you show us, Lael? So that she can continue to skateboard even when it's winter outside. So, and the kids can even ride their bikes down here if they want to, or scooter or whatever. So, yeah. And it looks so dusty down here, you guys, but these floors have all been swept and mopped, haven't they, Lael? It's just still like, I don't know, like, it looks dustier than it is probably on video. So that's it. This is Lael's dark dungeon of a bedroom. That's where the hermit crabs are hanging out. All right, you can say bye, Lael.
Goodbye.
And I know you guys had a lot of questions that you wanted me to answer, so we are going to go up into my little office area and I'll answer as many of those questions as I can. So I just wanted to say a big thank you to all of you who sent in questions, and I'm going to say all of them were just repeats of the same questions, which was show us a tour, show us around Wisconsin. I did have a question of somebody wanting to know if people here have accents, and I gotta say, not really. Maybe just a little bit of differences that I've noticed, and most of that is from like some of the country folk that I'm around. If you guys cannot tell, we are way in the country, and that has been a big difference, which is really nice. It's nice to have like the calmness and hear the crickets at night and stuff like that, like not have the traffic of Florida. That is one of the nicest things. Even when I drive into town like Madison or Brookfield or any of those places, it's still nothing. Like even at 5 o'clock, it is nothing compared to Florida. It feels like easy breezy in comparison. So that has been really, really nice. So if you don't know, my husband and I came to Wisconsin because he bought some businesses here in Wisconsin, and we thought originally that we would be able to just come here during the summer and then kind of as like a little vacation and not have to move at all, and then just go back once he was done getting the businesses, like get management and make sure all of the operations and everything was running smooth. Well, then COVID hit, and that totally ruined all of our plans of how we wanted things to go. And so he ended up coming up here and was here for almost 4 months without me and the kids. And we stayed behind. And then at that point, we realized somewhere around 2-3 months, we realized like this was going to be a much longer drawn out process. He ended up, originally he was only going to buy 2 restaurants, and now it looks like he's going to buy 3. So that kind of set us back a little bit. Plus COVID really set us back. And so we had 2 options, and it was either he was going to be here for a year alone and me and the kids would be in Florida, or we had to make the decision that the kids and I would come here and be with him. And ultimately that is what we decided. We had to sell our home, which isn't something we really had seen ourselves doing. We had to say goodbye to a lot of our friends and family. Not really goodbye though, just see you later. And it is really in our heart to go back to Florida, but we keep saying, like, if 2020 has taught us anything, is that you totally cannot plan for the future. So even that's what our heart is, and that's really what we want to do, we are really just kind of going with the flow and seeing where we're going to go, what life is going to bring for us. So that was a question a lot of you wanted to know, though, is why did we end up moving to Wisconsin? A lot of my close friends knew that my husband was here, and I kept saying, me and the kids are not going to go. He's just there for a while, because we even thought he would be gone for 3-4 months and then be able to come back to Florida. And as I said, it was just a much longer process. So he knew that it was going to take him at least a year to get things wrapped up and going well enough for him to not have to be here constantly. And so, you know, we just didn't want to have to do that to our family. It wouldn't have been good for the kids. It wouldn't have been good for our marriage, for us just to be split up for that long. And I know a lot of people have to do that, like military wives. I have gained so much respect for people who have to do that. And to be honest with you, my husband and I are no strangers to that. We've done separations like that for his work lots of times in our past, but this was the first time we had to do it with our kids being older, where they really understood what was happening. And it was just a big stress on all of us, stress on him going back and forth, and just all the things, having him pay for a hotel here while we were living in our house in Florida. And so it was just a cost, and it was just a lot of things adding up. So that's why we decided to come to Wisconsin. And I'm not gonna say it's been all cherries and sweetness, because it hasn't been. It's been difficult. It's been difficult on the kids, it's been difficult on me. The businesses are going really, really great. Everything on that end has been a huge blessing so far. And so thank the Lord that that is going well, so that we don't have the additional burden of that when we're trying to sort everything out. It's like moving during like one of the worst times in history to a new place, buying businesses in one of the worst times ever to buy businesses. So it's been a lot of craziness, but you know, what is life if it's not crazy? So that's where we are today. And I know a lot of you said, do you miss us? And we miss you guys so much. Like I said, that has been so hard for the kids and I, just because we had such a solid community there. And if anything, this has really just made me appreciate those people so much more. It's made me appreciate even going to church so much more. We've been trying to find somewhere to go here in Wisconsin, but a lot of churches here, and understandably so, are still not doing in services. They're just doing online services. And so it's been hard for us to get plugged into like any good kind of community so far. The kids did start school, so that's helped a little bit, getting to know a few kids and other moms, so that has helped us. But it's definitely gonna be an adjustment this winter. It's 77 is the high today. I woke up and it was like 60 degrees out, and my body is not used to that. So I know like this is just the beginning. So we are having to buy winter clothes. We're having to get all the things because we don't have any of that stuff yet, you guys. So we are having to I have just been pinning all kinds of winter outfits and boots and all the things that I never thought I would have to buy again. We are definitely gonna just make the most of where we are, make the most of the space we have. We do feel blessed that we have the country. You know, the kids are gonna get to experience a lot of new things. They've never seen fall, they've never seen snow, at least that they can remember. So they're gonna have tons of new experiences this year living here. If there's ever anything you guys want to see or you guys want to know about it, please put that in the comments below and let me know, because I would love to show you more or answer any more of your questions if I missed anything. I'm sure I did. I don't even have the list of questions in front of me. I glanced and read through it and made mental notes in my head before I started this video, but I'm probably forgetting so many. Like I said, a lot of those questions were just repeated the same thing. So I just want to say I love you guys, and we are excited for what the rest of 2020 and even 2021 is going to bring for us here. And I've got a lot of things that I hope and dream we can do in the future. Like I said, we'll see what God has in store, but I'm excited to share all that with you if we're able to do those things in the future. So make sure if you haven't hit that subscribe button, you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're watching on Facebook, make sure you like this video, and also make sure you are following me, because that helps you to see all the newest videos and you can see all the new things that I have in store for you guys. And if there's any acts of kindness ideas you guys have, make sure you also leave those in the comments, because I'm always looking for new acts of kindness ideas that I can bring to you guys and show you and help inspire you of things that we can do together. All right, bye you guys.